there, I hope you're having a good day. In today's video, we are to discuss the 3 learning objectives of Assessment and Learning 1. To begin with, help me welcome Miss Ana Lobayo.
Hello everyone. Hi Miss Queen.
Hi Miss Anne, welcome to the program. How are you?
I am great and I am happy to be here.
Good to know. Are you ready?
Yes, I am Miss Queen.
Okay. Can you explain to us the basic concepts and principles in educational assessment?
Okay, Miss Queen. So, educational assessment, it involves the systematic gathering and analysis of information to understand and improve students' learning. Key concepts include formative and summative assessments, validity, reliability, and fairness. Principles emphasize alignment with learning objectives and providing constructive feedback. Also, educational assessment, it helps the students to demonstrate their learning, provide feedback on the errors they've been making, and help provide opportunities to better help their performance with each assessment. So that's the educational assessment.
So, Miss Anne, how does the ethical principle affect practice?
Okay, Miss Queen. So the principles of assessments are vital to learning and development because they guarantee accuracy, fairness, and moral behavior. These guidelines give teachers a framework for objectively and consistently assessing the knowledge, the skills, and the capacities of every learners. So that's it.
That's great, Miss Anne. Thank you for that answer. I've been curious about this. How do assessment principles contribute to student success in the long run?
Okay, so I got you by that, Miss Queenie. So teachers can give students focused feedback that helps them recognize their strengths and weaknesses and promotes ongoing progress by coordinating exams with learning objectives.
That's great answer, Miss Anne. I hope you will give me one last favor.
It's my pleasure, Miss Queen.
Yes, this is one last question. So why should future educators prioritize continuous assessment over one-time evaluations?
So by tracking students' progress over time, educators and those aspiring educators can get important insights into their development and implement timely interventions to overcome any obstacles they may encounter. This made possible by continuous assessments, understanding the different kinds of assessments such as the summative, the formative, and etc. will enable teachers to select the most appropriate resources for particular learning objectives that will foster a thorough grasp of students' competency. So that's it, Miss Queen. And I hope you have gained some insights about that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Anne.
You're welcome, Miss Queen.
Rest assured that I gained insightful lessons from this discussion. As we return, please stay tuned for we are to discuss the second learning objective. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi everyone! Welcome back. I am Ashley Nicole Sagud together with Miss Queenie Mahinay. Miss Queenie, thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure, Miss Ash.
So how are you, Miss Queen?
I am pretty good, Miss Ash, and I can say I'm still reading.
That's good to hear, Miss Queen. So are you ready?
Yes.
Can you discuss on the role of assessment in making instructional decisions to improve teaching and learning?
Thank you for that wonderful question, Ms. Ash. I can say that instructional decisions are significantly shaped by assessment by highlighting the student growth and areas in need of development. Formative evaluations support ongoing instruction. Summative evaluations analyze the overall quality of learning and provide guidance for future training changes. Frequent implementations improve students' comprehension and efficacy of instruction.
How does it help does continuing education receive from the incorporation of formative assessments into the teaching process?
That's a great question, Ms. Ashno. So the incorporation of formative assessments offers instantaneous insights into students' comprehension, allowing teachers to modify their pedagogy in response to feedback. This dynamic method makes it possible to quickly identify the areas in which students thrive and those in which they need more assistance, resulting in an instructional environment that is responsive and adaptable.
Thank you so much for that insightful answer of yours, Miss Queenie. So we are bound to the last question. So, how does summative assessment help teachers make educated decisions to improve future instructions, which in turn improves teaching effectiveness and fosters deeper student understanding? Why is summative assessment important for evaluating overall learning outcomes?
Okay, I can say that in order to gauge how well students have learned the material, summative evaluations are essential. For determining the overall efficacy of education, examining these results gives teachers important information about how well their strategies are working. With the use of data-driven insights, teachers may now modify their approaches for teaching with confidence, filling in identified gaps and building on proven methods in subsequent courses. This iterative approach therefore improves student learning outcomes over time. So foster a better comprehension of the subject matter and increases the effectiveness of teaching.
That's a wrap. So thank you so much for that, Miss Queenie. So for the last episode, sit back, relax, because we will be back.
Welcome back to our last episode. So I have here with me the beautiful young lady, Miss Ash. So Miss Ash, can you say hi to our followers nationwide, worldwide?
So hi everyone.
So how are you, Miss Ash?
I'm fine. Thank you so much for that.
So are you ready for this episode?
Of course, I am.
Okay, so for this episode, we are going to discuss about the applications and implications of assessment. So Miss Ash, can you reflect on and discuss the applications and implications of assessment to teaching and learning?
So, applications of assessment go beyond grading. They influence curriculum development, resource distribution, and educational policy. So, the ramifications include making sure assessments are in line with learning objectives, addressing the different needs of learners, and cultivating a good learning environment. The teaching and learning process can be made more comprehensive and successful by taking a deliberate approach to assessment.
So how do assessment affect curriculum design, resource allocation, and educational policy in addition to being used for grading?
So assessments are used for purposes other than grading. They can offer insightful information about student performance, which help designers of curricula by drawing attention to areas that may need work or development. Furthermore, assessment data contributes to resource allocation, assisting teachers in allocating resources to the most critical areas. Additionally, decisions about standards, instructional strategies, and general educational tactics can be influenced by assessment findings, which can have an impact on educational policy.
Oh, I get it, Miss Ash. So then why is it that assessment must support a healthy learning environment, cater to the requirements of varied learners, and be in line with educational objectives in order for their effects to be comprehensive and useful in the teaching and learning process?
Establishing a supportive environment and motivating students is a major benefit of using evaluations to create a pleasant learning environment. By taking into account the various needs of learners, assessments become inclusive and equitable, accommodating students' different strengths and weaknesses. A coherent and successful teaching and learning process is produced when evaluations are in line with educational objectives. So this guarantees that the evaluation process directly contributes to the desired outcomes. So that achievement of students is increased by this all-encompassing approach to education.
So thank you so much, Miss Ash. I am beyond grateful for all the things I've learned from you, and it is immensely impactful. And I know that our viewers all around the world also learned a thing and two from you. So I think this ends our video. Thank you so much, and God bless everyone.